Central Illinois' most accurate forecast with meteorologist Seth Volnoff.
Well, it's a very pleasant afternoon outside right now as we look on here in Champaign once again. Got a nice blue sky there in the distance. Maybe it doesn't look this way for everyone right now, though, because we do have another system set to roll on in here before too long. We might see a cloudier into the day than what we're seeing right now. Here's a look at that satellite radar picture to illustrate. You can see just a few clouds starting to drift on in there from the west, starting to cross over here into Illinois. A little bit of rain out there across the plains associated with that, too. Even some snow on the northwest side of that. This system is making its way our direction. Could give us some chances for precip here into the next 24 hours, but nothing like the last system that we saw. This one just kind of give us scattered chances. Let's look at those temps right now. Even though things are a little cooler, it's 43 in Champaign, 45 in Decatur, 45 in Springfield. It's a lot better than what it was this time yesterday, and that's thanks to the winds kind of bringing in a little bit of that warmer air, still kind of out of the northwest right now. That breeze anywhere between 5 and 15 miles an hour. So for tonight, we do expect a little bit of a rain-snow mix to take over late into the night. Not too high of a chance, just about a 40% chance, mainly for our counties up there to the north. 33 for your low tonight. And that chance is going to carry over into the day tomorrow as well. We're going to see just 49 for a high, but that number really varies depending on where you're at. Some of our northern counties may just end up there into the upper 30s in a few spots, whereas down to the south where the warmth of that system is, you can find your way into the 50s. So it really just kind of does depend on where you're at. Let's walk through things with future track as this next system moves on through. Think we're nice and dry till about midnight, then we might start to see a few of those isolated showers work their way into the picture, but mainly just kind of watching I-72 into the north here for those chances for precip into the first half of the day anyway. You can see some of that rain giving way to snow chances up to the north. Then we take a little bit of a break during the afternoon, but I think by evening time we start to warm up a little bit again, and then we see those rain chances take over as that system's on its way out. So kind of a two-part chance for precip there, one late tonight and into early tomorrow morning, and then one towards tomorrow evening as well. As far as snow chances go, we're really not expecting too much, just kind of a broad brush from I-72 to the north. Could be a dusting, maybe a couple tenths of an inch, but ultimately not going to pile up to much of anything. Then we look ahead to the weekend, which brings us a delightful forecast. We'll be back up into the 50s, maybe close to 60s by Sunday, and notice a pair of nice sunny days there for both days. Looking at our precip forecast as it populates in here, aside from the rain that we're going to get tonight and tomorrow, really don't have a whole lot to show you here over the next 7 days. We're going to not just be seeing dry weather, but we're going to see very pleasant weather too. Take a look at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this coming week. It's very possible, especially for those places down to the south, we could have 3 straight days where the weather is into the 70s for your high temperature. So that is going to be nice to hold on to here for a little bit, that spring-like weather. Then you're going to see those temperatures continue to trend above normal for at least the next 10 days. Things are definitely feeling a lot like spring here as we move deeper and deeper into March. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Aside from a little bit of that rain snow action tomorrow morning, don't have a whole lot to report here on the 7-day as far as precip chances go. Therefore, the focus is on those nice mild temperatures, and by mild I almost mean kind of hot there into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, where we see 70s all across the board. So we always kind of worry this time of year if we're getting some of that fall spring, and I'm not saying this is going to last for a while, but I don't know, you start to see 70s back-to-back days, you start to think maybe spring's here a little sooner than you thought.
Yeah, it's a good stretch too of that nice weather. It's not just one day and disappearing.
No, not just, one of those little, take a little bit of this and we'll give you 5 days of madness. No, that looks pretty good so far.
A good week. All right, let's get to